Yo, 4 hour
I
snipe
don't
and
know,
shoot
bro. Like
people with missiles like a.
that, the Super Gundam with the missiles on ground. Holy
I
fuck!
know Super Gundam's good, but I don't want to play it. I want to play the GP04.
I was
I know,
wondering, I'm
I've-
like, yo, why can't the Super Gundam be on ground?
Because it's backpack.
Not
It's literally the
anymore.
heaviest thing on the wall.
That they
Not
realized
anymore,
that the
who
Hazel, the
cares?
fucking Hazel, yeah, they just realized nobody wants to play fucking space. They're like, ah, fuck it,
Yeah,
whatever.
no
Super
one cares
Gundam's on the
about
ground.
space only suits.
Fuck you all! Fuck you!
How many
Just
suits is
bored
there
out of
now that's
hatred.
space only?
Yo, you can
Uh,
fire
like,
the
other than
missiles while
the,
flying. I'm done. Super
I
Gundam
mean,
does
you got
it.
the Thunderbolt suits. Those are on space only.
I mean,
Yeah, I knew
Thunderbolt
about
suits were
those
never
ones, but,
on
like-
the ground to begin with.
Oh boy, so
Makes sense.
Like,
But
they
it's-
were
but
never
it's kinda the
made
same with
to
the-
be
we
on
have
the
our
ground.
first general with stealth, level 2 stealth
For
as
instance,
well.
by the way, Mako, what you call it?
Wait,
The
what is it?
Super
Oh,
Gundam in
the
Maxi
EWAC
Boost,
Jegan.
it can run. And so
Okay.
can the GPO units. They can
got
also run on the
marker.
ground. Does that mean the GPO-1 will be on the ground? You know why the GPO-1 won't be on the ground?
Because of the dodge roll.
It should be able to
With
be
the
on the ground,
overboost.
You
but
mean
it
the
won't be on the
FB?
ground. Yeah, it should be on the ground.
Oh, this
But
thing has
wasn't the reason,
3
wasn't the reason why the
cameras.
FB got its but wasn't the reason why the FB got its attachments was to make it better in space anyways?
Correct, but I'm saying like the FB was it's to make it better in space, but it's to
Like, I
also
know
improve
it's the-
overall performance.
Yeah, I know, but it's like that's the reason why I'm saying, because it's like the FB parts that made it the GPO1 FB was to make it basically more
The
specifically
verniers
better in
aren't,
space than the ground.
enough.
Yo,
Okay.
Super Gundam is
Yes.
busting. Dude, a shot from the Super Gundam, just neutrally, does 5,200 to a
It's
ground
always done
suit.
that much damage.
Yo, we can use the Star
I'm
Jegan
liking
bazooka
this
too.
RS
Fuck.
charger
How
buffs.
OP the Super Gundam's gonna be, man.
It's always
Just
done
watch
a
how
crap
people
ton
start
of
sniping
damage.
you in the back.
Right, but it's been harder to hit people because you have to worry about vertically. Now
Yes.
you can just worry about horizontally.
Yes.
That's what's gonna make
That
it
and the
super-
rock will be
That's
completely
why
useless now
we've been
because of
saying
ground.
it's crazy.
It is.
Yeah,
That and the
The
rock will somehow
GPO-4
become
is
more
gonna be
useless than it
okay,
was
I
now.
think. Super Gundam's gonna be busted. It's gonna be like the new Hyzak, man.
I just can't wait to do the downswing on people. The GPO4 now is swing.
Let's test out the GPO-4. But yeah, the FB won't be on ground because of its downswing, I think.
Cause I like chicken. I'm black. What do you want? What do you want? You're disturbing me. I'm on the game with my homies and you're disturbing me.
But did she bring chicken?
Hello, homies.
Hey,
bring
what's
chicken?
up?
These are important questions. Is there chicken? Because if not, yeah, no, go.
Yes,
Yo, that...
it's fried chicken.
Oh, okay, there we
Okay,
go.
That's
I'm
pretty
African
good. then.
American. What do you think?
Yep, good point, good point. I
Honey
too am
Smacks,
the
why are you
African.
asking this question? You should smell the chicken already.
I was asking if they brought the chicken. If they didn't bring the chicken, then they need to go. But if they're bringing chicken, you can't tell them to go because that's just like unholy
No, I
or
brought
something.
the chicken.
Oh, then yeah,
Oh,
tell them leave.
It's unholy. It's right here, it's right here in the negative. I'm done.
I can't wait to see how people's gonna use the rock for the
Dude,
Super Gundam. That thing was
GPO-3,
already
it has
useless.
force injectors and it can force inject 3 times without overheating. That is
This thing
busted.
has a swinging downswing.
Dude, GPO-3 is just gonna be just as busted.
GPO3.
Damn, it's
GPO-4.
just slow enough that you can't use it properly.
Fading rifle prototype. Cooldown.
So what skills
I like
does the Mark V have that make it worth playing?
Literally, it doesn't really have any skills.
It has all
Shield,
the skills of a normal braid.
shield mastery. The Mark V, to be honest with you, it's a good suit, but there's better options. It's quite big and the defenses are quite low.
I
It
think
was
it
good
just
when it
needs
came
more
out.
stun options. I think the waist beam should stun.
Yeah, that would be nice if the waist
Do they
beam
not?
The
stunned.
waist
not
beam
stun? I
stun
thought
it
they
would be
did
a lot
stun.
better.
No, they don't stun.
Cause you need
thought
to
they
do
did
the
stun.
you need to do
You need to hit them
Vulcan,
twice to
you
stun.
need to hit you need to do waist beams plus Psychomu in order to get a stun.
Ah,
And
Okay,
you
okay,
got
I get it now.
No, waist beams do stun. You just need to hit them twice in a straight row, like without like interruption.
or just do what Merrick said in Psychomo's shot. with
Yeah,
the waist
most
beam.
likely you're gonna get the stun from Psychomu into waist, but the waste beams do stun.
I like how the
They're
Mark
like
5 doesn't
very
I haven't
large,
seen it icon.
so it's very odd that they don't stun to me.
Yeah.
Well, which one are you talking about? The waste beams?
Yes.
The Psycom stun automatically, by the way. Like, if all 4 shots hit, or I think 3 out of the 4 shots hit, they stun.
Yep, this thing can take pictures, alright.
Yeah, this suit is gonna be
So wait,
research
wait, tell me this,
compilation.
Doug. So it has.
Yep,
So you say when you say
definitely.
3, you mean that also has the head one as well, right?
Yeah, so it has 3. It has a heat-based spot gun for some reason. It does this literally the same thing as a regular spot gun. It has the sensor unit, which is
Okay.
3. You get 3 shots for that. And yeah, you can take
Wait,
pictures
can
of
the
them.
heat one go through walls?
You know what? Let's see. No.
I was gonna say that.
Like
Then
the
your
normal
final one
ones.
is the sensor unit. It seems like it's just the Isaac's version.
Ah.
This one actually. So this one goes on continuously, so you can switch to other weapons while it's going off.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so you're telling me
that's-
it's actually...
In case, so you know how you're the Isaac. Sometimes you'll do the area effect and you won't get anybody. This one has a continuous effect for a little bit. It'll go off 3 times. So it begs the question: since this thing has more cameras than weapons, so why is it not a support?
You know, it begs the question of why
Especially
do they
since it's
hate
at
the
550.
upgrades?
Does it have a
And you
dodge
said it
roll?
had stealth too, right?
Let me check.
Tell me it doesn't have a dodge roll. If it has a dodge roll, I swear to everything.
I mean, how's it gonna
No dodge
with
roll.
that giant thing
Not that
on
I'm
its back?
Dang.
Oh,
I was gonna
Maneuver
laugh real
armor?
hard.
hey, you know the rock from the Super Gundam? It still floats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we figured. Man,
I mean,
we
it's a
figured
balloon.
Yeah, it's
so-
a balloon. It should be able to float. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, but how are you gonna use it on the ground? It's gonna be basically useless unless you're like hiding completely behind a wall and you decide to trick someone.
Actually,
I mean,
it'll be
that's
useful
not
on the
that
ground if you think about it. So basically, what you can do, you could trick the enemy raid to thinking that there's a general, especially on impact site. That would be useful because what I do is I wait until all the freaking generals go to the
Okay,
hill.
Stefan, let me say it like this. How many people have you fooled with the Super Gundam Rock so far?
None, because you're in you're 3D.
All I know is that there's gonna be some people who don't read the patch notes and be really weirded out when they see a Super Gundam running at them.
Hey, you can't do that.
So you can either use the Jegan bazooka, or you can use the hyper bazooka for the Jegan, or you can use the beam saber. I mean, not the beam saber,
So wait,
the beam rifle. Either the beam rifle
rifle.
or the hyper bazooka, which is nice. And it's only other weapon besides that is the beam saber, and then the grenade launchers, which they work like the Jetta's missiles. Takes all 3 to
So you're
stun.
telling me it's basically just scanning overkill.
Yeah, I don't know why this wasn't just a support, to be honest.
See, the only problem I would say with the Super Gundam is that it has this big ass backpack, so it's gonna be a big target. But other than that,
That's what I'm saying too. So unless you get like desert or something where you can actually snipe people without
but
getting
the
shot
range
back.
that you cover, kind of, you know,
Yeah.
you got so much range that it's like
It doesn't matter.
Do you imagine
Please
a
don't.
dried out version of
it
I do have
it doesn't
some-
matter. But at the same time, you got to keep in mind, raids can easily catch you with
Right.
maneuver on.
Yeah, they just have to shoot you in the backpack.
See, I almost
only-
think the Super Gundam should fly a little bit with this backpack, but that's
You're
just
thinking?
No, Super Gundam wasn't never meant. I actually no, never mind. The Super Gundam could actually fly. He has a point.
I mean, isn't the Super Gundam just a Gundam Hawk 2 but with a backpack?
Yes.
Correct. But the
I know
backpack
these missiles
itself,
are
I
gonna
think,
hurt
was
someone.
like.
Its own unit, I think.
You get these missiles on the down opponent, then they're dead.
Yeah, no.
They're dead.
Those
I
missiles
told
are
you,
gonna
the
be
Super
dead.
Gundam itself was already freaking
They
busted.
need to, like, I'm really happy, you know, GP04 is on ground, but they need to, like, give it
Buff it.
something. Yeah.
Buff and more.
I told you.
Because I saw in the
Super
patch
Gundam-
list they gave it high performance balancer as well.
I never said the Super Gundam wasn't better than the GP04.
No, I know you
I
never
said I
that.
was more excited.
For the
Yeah, you
D.
did better for GPO4.
Do something. I don't know.
I
It's
just can't
one
wait
of
to
those
see people-
issues with, like, a lot of supports where you have to unload everything and become defenseless to, like, do something.
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought because it
The
has
Super
Sonic.
Gun,
I
I
thought
mean,
the
the
GPU.
Super Gundam, I mean,
Oh,
not
maybe.
Super, the GP04 doesn't have to unload everything. It just has to, like, it's mediocre at range, but on ground, most suits are good at range, if that
Oh, you
makes
can
sense.
boost and use the sensor too. Cool.
It's just so. It's
I'm
just I like how
talking
most of
about
the
in a
mods.
scenario where you fight someone who has maneuver armor, because you're gonna have to unload your entire sidearm to stop them from moving, and
You have to
No,
get
then
the
no,
side
no.
on with an
What you call it? You don't have to do that. Beam rifle into one shot with your sidearm is accumulation stagger.
Yeah. So
but that's still taking away your entire heat bar of your main weapon,
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah,
this is
good
so
one.
it
weird for
wasn't
me
the
seeing the
support. This is
GP,
weird.
being able to use the GPO4 on ground.
So yeah, this thing is gonna be useful, I guess. It's in the same ways that Isaac's gonna be useful, but I don't know why it's a general. Looks to be pretty fun, I guess. I'll have to
Okay,
play
this
a match with it
downswing
though.
is pretty long range.
Yeah, it's got like
Yeah,
a
for
it's like a
what?
Yeah,
horizontal
no, he
version of a
has the same
Stamen
thing.
downswing that still hits people on the ground.
So,
Oh, we'll see.
yeah.
With that big old tag.
He has the what you call it? By the way, Mary.